Hello, welcome back to Veggie Plot. Today I popped up to the allotment because I've got some seedlings here to plant out. These are Gypsophilia and California poppies. So I've got them to go in the flower bed, but I haven't been up to the allotment for a few days and it's slightly chaotic here. So I want to do a harvest. There's plenty of greens, I think, and peas and so on to pick, but I just want to have a good look round, see what needs doing, which it looks like there's quite a lot. I'll show you that all in a minute. But also I've got some kale to net, and I've got some scaffold netting, so we're going to be putting that up later and cutting that with a blowtorch just to show you how I do it. Got the harvest basket and got the mesh for putting it over the kale. You can see that there. So it's quite a large amount, 3 meters by 50. But I've got quite a few beds here, which I might be doing later on in the season, plus also the other allotment back at home, so I'm hoping it'll last a while. Right, let's open up, put that in there for the moment, put the door open. Right, let's go and get the plants and work out what we're going to do with all these lovely flowers. So as I say, yeah, these are the Gypsophilia and these are the Californian poppies. And I've got lots more at home, but I just didn't want to bring up dozens and dozens in case I couldn't actually fit them all in. So yeah, I'll just grab these and we'll get on down there and plant them. Look at them, and they're amazing. Lovely little healthy seedlings. I'm going to put these down here. The first thing I want to do though is take out the remaining honesty plants because I don't want them here anymore and I want the extra space actually. So I'm just going to take these out, and then we have a lot of lovely space here to plant into. Let's get going. I'm just going to knock them out and not put them too close to the edge because I have to trim the edge, but just dig a little hole, pop them in. They've all been well watered, so I don't think I'll need to water them today. Let's get all of those in. I haven't got enough, so I think I'm going to have to bring the other plants up from home. I think it's now time to do a harvest. Right, actually I've changed my mind. We're not going to do a harvest yet because I want to take it home fresh, and I've still got a few things to do. So what I've decided to do instead is to unpack this roll of scaffold netting and we'll cover over this bed and just show you how I'm going to do that. Because some of the plants are beginning to really shoot up and looking good, but the pigeons are beginning to get the tops again, which is a pain in the neck. So, trusty penknife. So this netting is from Amazon. I'll put a link on my website or on the description for it. But basically it's from a company called Uzette, and I bought quite a lot of things from them. Make good stuff, including I think the fabric which goes around the windbreak fabric. But it's protected from UV rays, so it's got something in it which helps ensure its longevity, because you can buy cheaper alternatives for this and the windbreak netting, but it doesn't last long. I've seen some people put them up on the plots and within one season it's all disintegrated and gone, so it's not really any good. You want to make sure that you get something which is, I don't want to put the penknife through it, I'm not concentrating. Yeah, you want to get something which is UV protected. So if we take this off, yeah, this is the product I went for. You can get different coloured netting. You can get a green and I've got a black just because I want it to sort of blend in really. But yeah, this is the company. This is the one I got. Scaffolding debris netting, 70 GSM black, 3 meters wide. And it's quite good, this stuff. I've seen other people use it for keeping out insects and butterflies and moths and things. Now I've used, I'll just show you, in the past at home I had some of this netting. This is a bit of scrap someone else was throwing away, just offcut. I don't know if you can really see it, really, up in the sky maybe. But anyway, it's quite wide. It's very soft and strong, but the little moths can get through the holes. They're about 1.5 centimetres, 2 centimetres wide, these holes. So moths and things get through into the under the hoops, and basically can then lay eggs and so on your cabbages or cauliflowers or whatever. And that's what always happens to be at home. It keeps the butterflies off, but the moths get in and destroy everything. So I've invested in this, and hopefully, because it's a much finer weave, this will prevent that from happening. And I know lots of other people use this to great effect. You probably do too. But yeah, the weave here is really quite tight. I don't know if I can pick it up. But the weave, that picks up, but the weave is much tighter. So I think this is going to save my kale and all the other brassicas. Right, I think in the shed here I've got some string, so I presume it's long enough. So if we get a brick and we just lay that on the end, just like that, a bit of extra, and take it over the top, all the way down, and down here, and a bit more. So I know that this is the length. Oh, it came apart, just right on the right length. So I know that I can cut it just here. I'm going to cut the netting with a knife first, and then we're going to go and unwrap it so that it's like a single layer, and then singe up the ends with a gas torch. I'll just unravel this. I am hoping nobody wants to come up here today. Is to take the torch, turn it on and light it. I'm just going to go along and singe the end up. Doesn't take much. So all it's done is just sort of sealed up the edges to stop it fraying so much. It just melts them all together a bit. Right, let's just gather this all up. We just pull it down the edge here. Lay that there. Get this bit of wood out the way. Then we should be able to actually make sure the cane's straight. That's straight. That's better. And then we should be able to just loop this over. And then if I put a weight on this corner, just temporarily, we should just be able to say, take that over, drop that down on this side, and if I've measured it correctly, because I've got the 3 metre wide width because of the height of these hoops, so hopefully it should be perfect. Right, here we are. So we've got the, it'd be good if we had a little something on there just to protect the netting. I'll see if I can find something for that. But yeah, this at the end here, this will keep this all down so the birds can't get in at the end. We've got weights on the sides, and this is fairly taut, which is good. I'll just tidy that end up. But yeah, that's that bed done. Fantastic. Right, I think the first thing we're going to grab, or the first couple of things, are some of these lettuces, because they're beginning to get a bit leggy. Well, not leggy, they're beginning to go to seed. So I'm going to slice off the ones which are getting the tallest. And what we'll do is we'll dump the outer leaves, these first few leaves. These can go in compost, and then we'll take the rest home. That's those two. That's two lovely lettuces. Right, let's go and see if we can get some broad beans. Right, these are the broad beans. I think we've got quite a few coming now, so I'm just going to see what we can find. Just snip these two off. Look at these are lovely, these two. So I'll bring them in closer and we'll see what else we can find. Right, let's have a look over here, shall we? We've got some better ones in here. Yeah, look at them, absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. Right, so we'll have a few of these. One's nearer the bottom. Right, some nice ones. Let's go and get some turnip. Right, I think a lot of these turnip actually have got absolutely massive. Look at that one. Oh, don't need the baby, but look at that. That's a beauty. Lovely. Perfect as well, not even split, which is wonderful. Right, put that down and clean it off in a minute, and then I'll put it in the basket. Right, so that's that one. Just tidy it up a bit. I'll just do the same with the others. Put them in the basket. And they're ready to take home. I don't have to clean them at home then. Right, basket's looking great. Looking too bad, is it? Right, just get some peas now. Some amazing peas here. They're doing really well, or they've done really well, I should say. I think they are coming to an end. So I need to make sure I get them all out. Look at this, this is a nice pod. Really yummy. Look at them in there. Fantastic. I don't know if that's in focus. Should we try one? Absolutely delicious. And as I've said before in other videos, they are so sweet when they're straight off the plant. Yummy. Look at them, gorgeous. Not very easy to pick and film at the same time, but there we go, and they're lovely. Right, put them in there. Right, I'm just going to get on and do the rest, of which there are absolutely loads. Look at these over here, amazing. Greenhouse shaft, is that the word? If not, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, absolutely tons of peas to pick. This has been like a mammoth pea picking morning. Look at them all. Look at that. It's just amazing. Look at so many peas. Sort of buried everything else, and I haven't picked them all yet. There's still quite a few to go. I was just going to get some greens from here. Maybe a couple of beetroot. Wonderful. Look at this. Great bundle of greens. You hear them. So fresh they squeak. Anyway, it's lovely. And see if we can find a beetroot or two. Yeah, like little golf ball size at the moment, which is lovely. Nice roasted. These are Boldor, the orange ones. Bright colours, look at that. So they're Boldor, and this is Chogger. Right, lovely morning that's been, getting this wonderful basket of food. I mean, I grow these sorts of crops up here for sort of two reasons really. One is because they cope with the weather better, and two, the wildlife. Back home I've got a lot of berries and soft fruit like black currants, red currants, strawberries, white currants, raspberries. So they cope better up there because there's less wildlife up there. There are more cats because it's near houses, and so they don't get bothered by so much wildlife. So I grow most of that up there.
And so these sort of crops can really sort of cope with what's going on up here, you know, the peas and turnips and so on. It's been lovely having you along today. If you've got any questions, please do hit them up in the comments below. That'd be great. And, oh, peas are falling off. And if I can answer them, I definitely will. So as always, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for future notifications if you've got something from this video. And please feel free to share as well, just to let everyone else know about the channel. Be nice to see you again. See you soon. See you in the next one. Bye for now.